Hey everybody, we're going to do a little clearing of the fractions exercise here. So when you're solving equations and you have some fractions in it, you don't want to be intimidated by that. You don't want to be freaked out or disturbed because that's not fun and that's hard to do math when you're disturbed. So when I look at this, one thing I want to do is go ahead and clear the fractions. So when I look at this one, 1/2 x plus 3/5 equals 3, I'm still looking for a common denominator. Which is going to be 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 10. Because I can do that to an equation. Whenever I do to one side, I do the other. Now here's what I'm going to do different though. I'm going to do 10 divided by 2, which is 5, times 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5, times 1 is 5. So I'm left with 5x. Now I'm going to do 10 divided by 5, which is 2, times 3, which is 6. It's a positive 6 because of the plus sign, equals 10 times 3, which is 30. All right, now I'm going to simplify this. I've got a basic two-step equation. Subtract 6 from both sides, and I'm left with 5x equals 24. And then I'm going to simplify that by dividing by 5, because it's 5 times x, so I'm going to divide to clear that out. 5 over 5 is x, so x equals 24 fifths. All right, on this next one, I'm going to look through and I'm going to see I have a 3, and really this is 3 over 1, and that's a 6. So I'm going to pull out my 3 over 1 so it's not distracting me. But my common denominator in these ones is going to be 6. So that tells me what I'm going to multiply everything by. I'm going to multiply everything on this side by 6, and multiply everything on this side by 6. So I'm going to do 6 divided by 3, which is 2, times negative 2, which gets me negative 4y. I'm going to take 6 divided by 1 times 3, so really it's just 6 times 3, which is positive 18, equals, and on this side, 1/6 times 6, I end up with 6. And this is nice. What I've done is I've cleared all my fraction in my whole problem, and now I just have a simple two-step equation, which can be solved in 2 steps. I end up with negative 17. Negative 4y, so I'm going to divide by negative 4, and I end up, because negative 4 over negative 4 is 1, so I'm left with 1y, which is what I'm looking for, and a negative divided by a negative is positive, so y equals 17 fourths. Now that's a funky fraction, but not too bad, because that's my answer. Okay, for this one here, why don't you go ahead and press pause, and you work it out, and see what you get, and press play and compare our answers. All right, how'd that work out for you? I ended up with x equals negative 18 fifths because I used a common denominator of 10. I multiplied it by both sides by that and cleared out my fraction. All right, let's try another one. Once you go ahead and press pause, you work it out and see how you do. And then press play and see how that pans out for you. All right, I got x equals negative 4 fifths. Something I did over here on negative 2/3 times 6. I just remembered I do 6 divided by 3 times negative 2, and that's how I end up with negative 4. All right, another one. This is our last one. We should go ahead, press pause, work it out, get a common denominator across the whole thing, multiply both sides. Posy-wazzy. All right. I looked at my denominators of 8, 4, 2, and I found my common denominator being 8, so I multiplied both sides by 8 and cleared out my fractions. Look at, they're all gone, and I'm left with two-step equations once I combine like terms. And I end up with y equals 44 over 9, another crazy fraction. All right, well, keep practicing stuff and you'll get great at it. You want it to be efficient and you want to have good instincts on this stuff. All right, I am going to go and chew gum until my face hurts.